legally, because it's an act of Parliament. In 1266, Henry III regularised the quality of beer, ale and bread within the country. And this was done by a set of locally elected officers, and they're still elected to this day through various formats, to undertake the court hearing of that at a local level. And the court hearing is called an assize. So it's called the assize of ale and bread. The two staples of living in the medieval period. In other words, they were what you would call public health and weights and measures officers, and that's essentially who now conducts the modern version of it. But the ancient officers still do what they're supposed to do, because it's as usual in this country. It's part of our festive traditions. Festive traditions, not just a tradition, the festive bit's quite important, and we do some of that. So I'm telling you what we're going to do. We're going to test the quality of ale. We're going to pronounce on it. We're going to tell the landlord or his manager that we've done it. And then we're going to present them with the proof that we've done it. And then the size concludes. We ask you to participate in just one element. The beadle, when he comes in, the gentleman with the staff and a tricorn hat, he'll ask you to all rise. If you could all just rise, yeah? And just for a few moments, because it is the beginning of a court hearing under the various acts of Parliament. Steve, we've got a big chap you're saying. No, you're okay. He's very big. So, well, if you just hold on for us 2 minutes.
Okay. Do you want to just explain the officers?
Oh, right, if you want to know, right. The various officers we have, the most important for this, are the ale taster and the ale sizer, the correct measure. And you'll see the pots are 1 pint and 2 pint. Yeah, okay. So we have 1 pint and 2 pint pot to make sure that the pub serves the correct measure. Then there is the taste, that is the quality. Yeah. And those two officers do that principal bit. However, there's a gentleman who will set fines. In fact, it will be Ian here. He will set a fine on the landlord if he does not have the proper quality and proper measures of beer. So he's called the affiero, the fees. But he also pays for it, the beer that we're to consume formally in advance, because we are not to be bribed with the beer. So we have to pay for it to drink it, right? So we agree and we do that. The beadle I've already mentioned is the first gentleman to come in with a tricorn, and he's the sort of policeman of the court. There's myself, I'm the clerk. I just basically coordinate things. But most of the speaking is done by a gentleman called a common crier. You may have come across these people called the town criers. Town criers, unfortunately, are a bit of buffoons. They tend to be big fat men who ring a bell and shout. The common crier is someone who actually enunciates and speaks to you. So they're the various officers that we have, and we've all got a little part of one. Right.
Okay. we won't keep you in suspense too much longer. We're just going to go and get gowned up, and we'll see you in a second. We won't arrest anybody.